The word of God is captured from the mouth of God and written as the Bible. Every year, the polls shows that the most sold and the most bought perennial book in print remains the Bible. In fact, Gallup survey showed that the vast majority of people still believe and hold the Bible to be the credible source or authoritative source of the Word of God. However, the cynics have a position that even though the Bible is the most popular, the Gallup studies showed that very, very few people read the Bible. In fact, very, very few people who in their hearts see the Bible, dignify it as the credible, authoritative word, very few actually live by it or form their thought patterns or their ideologies or belief system according to the Bible. In fact, of all that huge number of people who reference the Bible, love the Bible, feel that the Bible is still a credible source of truth, only 12% read the Bible every day. 32% read it every week. 43% every so often, whenever it's convenient. Most people said, well, the reason why we don't read our Bible or pay attention to it is because the Bible does not seem to be relevant to my time, because most of the things written in the Word of God, they were written at a primitive time, pre-scientific era. How does that relate to this culture? How does it relate to Western civilization? How does that speak to me, speak to my everyday life, speak to what I face in a civilization that is modern? It's Psalm 119:89. It says, forever, O Lord, thy word is settled in heaven. Forever means you cannot measure it within a time span. It's more than a time span. It says, forever, O Lord, thy word is settled. The word of God is inherent and infallible. That means would not lead astray, period. And infallible, that means whatever it says it will do, it will do. If the word of God will be what God has intended to be in our lives, something has to change about our attitude and disposition to the word of God. Because God can be speaking to you and God can be talking to you, his message can be coming to you, but if you're not positioned and postured in your heart in a way that you are even reading his word, receiving his word, learning his word, there is no way you can hear his voice. And if there's no way you can hear his voice, there is no way his word will fulfill what his voice and his word is saying it will do in your life.